Aha! Ha.
Hello everybody, how are y'all doing today on this Thursday? We got a strain redeem right off the bat, so we've summoned Moltrace. Woo! Hello everybody, hello Elu, hello Fear Terror. Hello, Pat. Giggity, I'm not sure if you're still here, but I hope you feel better. Hello, Alex. Hello, Arrow, as well. How are y'all doing? We're doing good. Sounds like a baby Moltres. Hold on, let's see if this works. I tried refreshing the chat to see if... That's what I was trying to spam earlier. Moltres! I quickly added a Moltres emote from Better Twitch TV. So now, there's a Moltres emote called Moltres Chibi.
Let me see. Aha!
Anyway, how are y'all doing? Are you guys excited for WoA? I know quite a few people here like Genshin and Honkai Star Rail, but honestly, I have seen such good things about this recent Wuthering Waves update that I just want to play it. Albedo. I met a guy made out of bread not long ago. Albedo. I see what you did there. Zani is near, right? Yeah, she just got drip marketed, which means next patch she'll come out. They released Cantarella?
The tides have whispered of your arrival.
I haven't met her yet, but apparently she is in the newest story. Gosh, she is very pretty though. The tongue lady. Yeah. So what I've heard is apparently the tongue what? So she has her tacit mark on her tongue. So, as you can see, there will be stuff. I actually haven't seen the trailer for her yet. However, I saw people saying that despite, the drip marketing and the trailers that they've done for her, that she's actually a very well-written character, and I'm very excited to see how that goes. But yeah, I cannot. I don't have her. And because, oh my gosh, there's another character that is going to be coming out at the same time as Zani, the Siakona. I don't know much about her, but I've seen her here and there, and I already love her. She's the one I'm going to be going for next patch. And because of that, I need resources. I need resources badly. How many do I even have, actually? Not nearly enough. Not nearly enough. I need so much more. So, anyway. There's a new thing. Oh, I have so many events I gotta do. Time to win! No, I must. I have my free-to-play status, though. I haven't done Whimpering Waste. I could get rewards from Whimpering Waste, right? I hope. Yeah, I can. Well, we got a lot to do. We got a story to go through. We got, asteroids to get. I want to get Siakona so badly. And apparently she's in the story, so that will be fun. Also, I'm now realizing...
Then conquer.
I got my talents for Chongli up, but I still need to grind Hecatate. Hecatate? I don't know. Hecatate? I've been calling Hecatate. I need to grind this boss. Thank you for the strain. Here we go. Time to summon Moltres. Woo! How are you doing, Scarlet? I hope you're doing well. I understand if you're busy right now, but I just hope you're doing well. Do you know if Trigger's good? Is Vivian better? Her free-to-play option are fine, but a lot of characters need their weapon. Ooh, that is a bummer. I have often wondered how the meta situation is going with ZZZ and if, things are still in an okay spot. Because as much as I love Honkai Star Rail, man, that meta situation is getting rough. Don't forget to hydrate. Oh, you're so right. Thank you, Scarlet. Thank you. Ooh, okay. So I actually don't know how much there is to this story. I have no idea how long it is. But I'm going to start going with the story, but I'm still reading chat as we progress through the story. So please feel free to keep chatting. I will do my best to read every message as we go through the story, but I have no idea how long it is, so I kind of want to get going. Basically, how do I recap what happened last time? How do I recap what happened last time? Okay, last time, we got to Renacida. We've discovered that the order isn't being entirely truthful. We stopped, Provolone's, well, how is it said? Lady without an eye patch. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at remembering names. Lady without an eye patch. She was using the opportunity of the festival to kind of cause havoc around the area, but we managed to stop her. That's also when we met this mysterious lady. We don't know who she is, but I believe... Oh gosh, names. We're trying to... I think she called herself, like... So either we think she's like Fleur-de-Lis or she said she was Fleur-de-Lis. We think that she might have connections to the Threnodi, not the Threnodian. The big titan that watches over each continent. Oh gosh, my names are I'm so bad at names right now. Is there a new rover? I am not sure. I genuinely am not sure. All I know is that I still have the 2 elements that I have. Scarlett, you said try to get a self-care package. No worries. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You can see in the rewards. Oh, you're right. Well, something might unlock then. The Imperator. Yes. Oh my gosh, thank you. I've been struggling with names so badly lately. Thank you. So, the Imperator. We're trying to figure out what is going on with the Imperator. Because the more we discover, the more we feel like things are not being entirely truthful. And also, you know, they seem to... The order, the guy in charge of the order says he could talk to the Imperator. But we're hearing voices as well. It's all suspicious. Sentinel. Yes! Sentinel's the other word. I just forgot all the words. Anyway. After all of that, it's fine, Granny. We support you. After all of that, in this event, we're gonna just double check how Abby's doing. Is my man still in jail? Scar, I mean. I believe so. There is hints, though, that they might be planning something with him, though.
You there, Abster?
Abster? That's such a cute nickname.
What's up?
It's taking longer for Abby to react.
Oh yeah, Abby also is like being slower, sluggish, and whatnot.
Nothing to worry about. I'm just a little beat, that's all. Oh, earlier, when I was half asleep, I came up with this great idea for finding the Sentinel.
Let's hear it.
Didn't the Sentinels say they're locked up in some kind of tower in the sky?
That's right! The Sentinel's also trapped.
How about I just fly up there and look for it? Easy as pie.
The tower is either too far to see, or it's totally covered by clouds. Otherwise, we would have seen some sign of it on the ground. In the shape you're in, are you sure you could fly that far?
Hey, come on. It won't hurt to try. The cliff at Eglet Town would be a perfect launch pad.
Okay. Head to the high place.
Make it
You
fast.
got it. Oh, right. I can actually fly in this area. Abby is my spiritual animal. Abby is so good. Is she gonna get squished? I don't know if he will get squished. It's the girl I'm so excited for! I didn't think I would be here so soon. Do I get to meet her? Or do I just see her in passing? Please just let me have a conversation with her. Look at her!
itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you?
She's so pretty, dude. Relaxation and warmth, yearning of sorrow, a feeling of nostalgia. Relaxation and warmth.
Wow. A very valuable insight. Thank you. That brings me closer to completing my piece. Salutations, Rover. My name is Chacona, a wandering bard.
Chacona.
I'm glad to have met you.
You're looking for me?
I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you. As I passed that abandoned house, I suddenly felt this, well, you know, rush of inspiration that just can't be ignored. So I stopped to compose a piece. Surprise, surprise, the melody led me right to you. Well, I suppose this won't count as me getting distracted, right?
If Carlotta asked you to find me, has something happened?
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyred maiden, Cartathea.
That's it, Cartathea.
She dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no sign of Cartathea since. That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time, to see if any details you might have missed become clearer.
Recreate the frequency?
Well, it's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it like being in an immersive portrait. Can you tell me about your meeting with Cartathea? The more details, the better. Even the smallest things count.
Hi, Neon Angel. Welcome. Hope you're doing well.
Let's see here. Tweak a few notes here. Some emotions there. Textures. That should do it. Now then, Rover. Time for you to tune in to your memories.
Yeah, that's a must pull. Neuron activation.
Tune into my memories. Does that mean I'm supposed to see the past from another perspective?
Laureate.
Whoa, my eyes!
Our tacit marks are glowing again. It appears there is a special connection between them. What is the meaning of this?
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment, but this seems unexpected.
How did you first come to notice me?
The Sentinel. Imperator's voice guided me to you.
You heard the Sentinel's voice? Then tell me, am I their resonator?
Question I have yet to answer myself.
Well, Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan, the Threnodian. But you really don't have any idea?
I've actually been searching for the answer to this question too. My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fleur-de-Lis. I also remember fighting something, but the details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me. You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that?
Abby. Oh!
You rang?
They could be here too. Okay, cool.
Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart.
Huh? What do you mean? Ah! Okay, let's see if it worked. Let's see if it worked. I guess we're being the other model. Hold on, I gotta change it, it looks like. Nope. There we go. Other model time! Oh, right. Yeah, it hasn't been redeemed in a bit. What do you mean, Abby?
Basically, we're sorta in that hover mode you once joked about. Nothing new to me, though.
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of echo?
You can sense Abby?
Yes. I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. Though there is little that remains of my resonance powers. I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
They spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's...
Seals? Did something come to mind?
I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency. My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky. At its center stands a tower, its gate locked by 3 seals. I've sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
Say, it's really faint, so I barely noticed earlier. Is that a Threnodian smell I'm getting from you?
The scent of a Threnodian? You can perceive the Threnodian?
Are you sure? How sure are you, Abby?
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ovathraxula meatball I had. But I never mix
meatball?
up a flavor I've already tasted.
Abby has a nose for these sort of things. We came across Threnodian powers before in Jinzhou. So it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
Do you think I'm the Threnodian's resonator?
If we're making assumptions, let's err on the optimistic side first. Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Threnodian's powers during your battle alongside Imperator. That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well.
Gosh, can I just, quick aside, say, I love how they go about cutscenes in this game. It breathes so much life into them.
After all, that unique echo of yours needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment, does it not? Even in adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a blessed maiden, trying to regain her powers. In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel.
You're awfully calm about this. You're willing to trust Abby? You're awfully calm about this. Alpha Beta, welcome!
Spending
You look
so much time alone
like
in
the one meme,
sphere
too serious.
gives me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities. I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the answers I'm seeking.
I want to know what's going on with Imperator in that tower. And I want to speak with you in person. How can I reach your Sonorosphere?
A part of the Sonorosphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier. I cannot leave, and no one can enter.
Has anyone tried? Just break it open.
I'm afraid that won't do. That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the Sonorosphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, the entire sphere will collapse. And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna. It would be catastrophic.
You said no one can get in. Has anyone tried?
That's what I'm saying! Has anyone tried?
Yes. I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier, as if searching for a way inside. Perhaps they know something.
Any distinguishing features?
Almost like a deep-sea jellyfish.
Ah. Jellyfish. Must be related to the new character then.
I wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from her as a resonator.
Oh, Tessa mark's glowing.
It would seem this resonance ability can only last for so long.
I'll look for a way to find this person you mentioned.
Something tells me you will keep your promise. No matter the outcome, this may be my chance to find the answers I've been looking for.
Ooh, okay. Looking at your model who created this, good. This is actually a customizable model that people can spend money on and then customize it to however they look.
Rover.
It's my girl.
Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake. How are you feeling? Any headache, tingling feet, upset stomach?
You won your 50-50 Elu. Congrats.
Phew. I tried everything, but you just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were...
Oh my gosh.
Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music? Oh. It kind of breaks my heart to know you reacted like that when it wasn't even a lullaby.
Oh no, girl!
No,
I love her so much! Oh my gosh, I want to hug her.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles, hmm?
No, don't cry. I love you. I love you so much. This red hair girl looks like you. Why? Every time. Hi, Nasser. Welcome. Hope you're doing well.
Wow. So my forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected developments. The girl, is she friend or foe? What truths lie behind the seal, and who is that mysterious wandering figure? I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting song.
Oh my gosh, I love her so much. Oh no, did we leave? No, I just want to hear her talk more. No, we didn't leave. Good.
I'll pass this information on to Lady Carlotta. So, what do you plan to do next?
Pardon the intrusion, my lady. My name is Sebastian. As per my lady's instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Phasalia estate for a
The
discussion.
Phasalias, you say?
The Phasalia family? The one that's likely worshipping the Threnodian?
Why does she want to talk with me?
The lady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
Tell her I accept the invitation, but at a later time.
I will convey your message to my lady.
Didn't expect the head of the Phasalia family to come looking for you. Especially while they're still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta.
Family drama.
She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say.
Tell me about these rumors.
I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation, hmm?
Because I feel like
She's
things are
known
not as
to be
they
a
seem.
recluse and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real name. They just call her the head of the Phasalia family. I've heard quite a few rumors. Which one would you like to hear first?
Hi, Quentin. Thanks for stopping by. Hope
I
you do
have
well.
Shadow of the Ancient, Lady Bane, or maybe Entangler of Hearts.
Oh my gosh. I love her so much, dude. They all sound like clickbait titles to me.
Hello, that's why they're called rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material. So, ready to dive right in?
Don't have much time. How about a short version? Give you quick details. I'll get into the details later. She's one of my favorite characters, even though we still see her much. Apparently she's coming out next patch, and I'm so excited for it.
Was one of the
I'm definitely getting her.
first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Renacita.
At least I'll try. Okay, Phasalia family was the first
Their
one to...
lineage even predates the Order of the Deep, and their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations. Word is, they select the new head of household by having candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over. Stories about the current head of the Phasalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor. Others say she's a master in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it.
Okay, let me reread this story. I wish this game wasn't a gacha. I like this gacha, could be worse. This game does something that I love a lot, where, yes, it is a gacha. However, they do not make that the focus of this game. And I appreciate that. Right now, they treat this game as a game first and gacha second, and I love that. Did you? There's a log section. Yes, I did, because I wanted to click on it. Finally, this was one of my biggest gripes, and they put it in. Lineage predicts order. Word is, dude has ingests others' poisons, waiting to see who's breathing when it's all over. Didn't go through the loser before poisoning her predecessor. Okay, others say she's a master of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms. So now you have an excuse getting lost. I know, it's great. Now my ADHD will be circumvented. Thank goodness. Ah. I love when they give me a log. I love it so much. All right. Only the bad stuff, huh?
In any case, the Phasalia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care.
Alphabet, you said you gotta wait until Wi-Fi comes back on? Fingers crossed for you. Elu said you're skipping Zani. Personally, yeah. I was never... I know a lot of people simmed over Zani a lot. And don't get me wrong, she is great. But, there were other characters I wanted more than her.
I'd be extra careful if I were you.
What element? Yeah, she's Arrow. Chacona is Arrow.
The way she describes the head of Phasalia reminds me of how Cardathea spoke about the wandering figure by the barrier. Can't rule out the possibility that they're the same person. Looks like I'll need to pay her a visit.
Zani. Yeah, Zani also got drip marketed. Chacona, that girl, and Zani are apparently coming out next patch. And that is official. This is where the Blessed Maiden spent her childhood. I'll stick around to see if I can find any more clues. I already left a message for Lady Carlotta. She should get back to you once she finishes negotiations with the Phasalias. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what were you doing here when we met? We're about to launch Abby into... Never mind. Better get going. Oh, she's so pretty! Okay, how far away is this? That is pretty far away. Did I never get this? Oh my gosh, I never got this. Either that or it's a new area that got added. You're talking about Devil Lady Kiwi's ex-wife. Yeah, that's Zani. She's apparently releasing soon.
Hello. I received Chacona's memo. I think the head of the Phasalias approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along? I invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Phasalias try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means storming through their front gates.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'll keep looking for more information and the person Cardathea mentioned to you. I'll call you as soon as I find anything.
Got it.
Quentin, you said what star is she? Zani? According to the drip marketing, she is revealed to be a 5-star. And if you look at her splash art, she looks a little... There's a big figure in the background that looks like her, that looks a little different than her actual model. But yes, she is confirmed to be 5-star. Alphabedia said, is it the little one who absorbed the thing? Yeah. Her stand? It could be a stand. It could be a stand. They haven't quite released official gameplay. But there is definitely someone that looks like her in the background.
Now, if you'll please just follow me.
All enough for she wields a giant shield. Yeah, we saw that in cutscenes. You know Zani? Zani seems to be Spectro. There she is, the new character.
One moment, please. I shall inform Milady of your arrival.
That won't be necessary.
I think this is the first time I've heard her voice.
To keep our honored guest waiting would be
most improper. Especially when it was I who extended the invitation.
Ooh, sparkles around her eyes.
Cantarella Phasalia, 36th matriarch of the Phasalia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Honorable Laureate, the new crown of the Carnival.
Just Blaze will do. Have you seen my crown by chance? just Blaze. Just Blaze will do.
Very well. If you insist, I see no reason to refuse. You may also call me Cantarella. Now, shall we proceed to my study?
Okay. She seems much less horny than the marketing would make her appear. Yeah, that's the consensus I've heard, where people were like, actually, when you get into the story, she is nothing like what they teased in the marketing at all. Please accept her tea. Listen, I'm cautious. I feel like, even though there's a lot of bad things said about her, I could see Woo-Up doing a 180 where it's like, oh, actually, just kidding. She's actually a really good person. But she has to look bad for one reason or another. Or mayhaps we are being tricked one reason or another. False advertising, they lure you with a plot and give you a plot instead. Actual plot, yeah. I choose the other one, and she said it would be inappropriate to crown the laureate as herself. Oh, interesting. Enter the study. Okay. Okay. Also, I saw Elu's comment, like, oh, Blaze likes a character that's not toxic. I like characters that aren't toxic.
Won't you have a seat?
Okay. Now, let me get my... now that I have a chance to talk to you.
This tea as my way of apologizing for the incident with Gilberto. Members of the family may have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away. Every sorrow has its own way of fading, don't you think? You still hold a grudge. Won't you accept my apology?
I love how you guys can see me puff my cheeks. Hi, Pillar. How's it going? Model? Yeah, so I have a channel redeem that I think a lot of people are discovering, where I switch models temporarily. This model is a customizable model made by Suika. Did I credit it? Hold on, let me see. Okay, this is just my model. Do I have... Hold on. Do I have a command for the Suika model? Oh, I don't. I gotta fix that. I think I might have it on my actual page, though.
1 second.
Do I have an actual... Hold on. I need to credit artists. I need to credit artists. Did I not credit this? Okay, that's crazy. I'm so sorry. I should be better at that. So this is done by someone named Suika. They made a customizable VTuber model for a little over $100, which usually a model of this quality could cost thousands, but they created a customizable model that people can make in case they don't have a lot of money to get their own VTuber model. And when I showed it off briefly, some people were like, oh, that looks really good. I was like, well, I guess we could have it be a toggleable thing. I like this model more than the other. Oh, really? See, I'm interested to see other people's opinions because personally, I actually like the other model. That said, the quality of this model is really nice. But I personally prefer more cel-shaded styles. Yay to us being broke. So that's why I thought I would make it be a toggleable thing so that we can switch back and forth between the model that I actually paid for and the customizable model. Both are good. They're good in their own ways. This has a very different feel than my other model. But like I said, I prefer cel-shaded styles. Personally, does not mean that this model is worse. There's a lot of things I love about this model, but yeah. So, toggleable. Whew. So, your account, do you trust her? Here's the thing. I wish they gave me this this choice later because I just met her. Here's my logic. Drinking the tea shows a sign of good faith, right? And I feel like on proper business practices, I'm just someone who wants to forgive and forget. However, I think it's also good to be cautious right now. Drink it. I hope you'll accept this tea as apologizing with Gilberto. But there's no stain that can be washed away. Every sorrow has its own way of fading, don't you think? Nasser, you said, personally, this model feels more realistic, and that's exactly why I prefer the other one, because I like stylized stuff more. It's one reason why Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda game. But yeah, it's always fascinating, and that's one reason I created a toggle, is to see people's opinions, you know? I'm gauging some things. Seeing how you guys react, seeing what you guys prefer, you know? Okay. And here's the other thing. In some ways, I feel like this sentence, there is no stain that can't be washed away. In some ways I agree, and also some ways I disagree. Like, there's certain things that, you know, some people may never forgive. And then there's other things where it's like maybe 20 years down the line you'll forgive. But still. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a dagger by the dough. If you allers make a pay $50 every day. And you are it!
I see. Let's set aside such past unpleasantness for the time being.
I wonder what would have happened if you drank it. I guess we'll find out. Don't tell me unless it's a spoiler.
To ask that you might serve as a mediator.
Before we get into that, there's something I want to know.
I imagine it concerns the Phasalia family's true beliefs. It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving. But let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Raguna?
Peaceful in a way that feels wrong.
So you've noticed something is amiss? As expected, from someone who's felt the weight of a Threnodian invasion firsthand.
Welcome, King of Amps.
And what exactly do you find most unsettling?
Why haven't the Threnodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
Because the Threnodians' invasion of Raguna has long since concluded. The Threnodian, so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within. Though the previous 2 attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot see.
I'm already regretting my decision and wishing I drank her tea.
As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart?
Are you implying the Order worships the Threnodian? Did you drink the tea? No, I did eeny, meeny, miny, moe, and I chose not to. I'm already kind of regretting it. It's too late now. You're the one to talk, given how strange your family's been acting.
Yes. And no. On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my request.
Definitely. Give me a second. To read. Throwing data kindly to those who know the truth. Once the soul fractures, the mind will only follow until a puppet remains. There's nothing for me to hide. You will carefully consider my request. Okay. Hungalo. Elu, it's a joke. It's a joke. There's this old video where was it ProZD that was saying it out loud, where it's these 2 executives that were trying to pitch an anime story, and they're like, yeah, there's this one girl and she's got huge tits, and I mean big humongous bongos, gigantic hungalongas. It's that stuff. I'm too innocent for this world.
The truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
That's one thing I often wondered. I was like, if people saw me on the here and then checked out the Chaos Counseling channel and saw how different it is, I'm like, I wonder how many people assumed I was a sweet, innocent being and then saw me hanging out with friends who are like, oh, hold on a second.
It's thick with dust. Hard to believe they're truly worshipping it.
Curious about that statue. It represents the unbroken friendship between the Phasaelius and the Order. But in the eyes of outsiders, it is more a symbol of defeat and submission.
And then the transverser comes and she has huge bongas. Yeah, huge bongas. Famania said, should I tell you about what happened to drink tea yet or no? I will ask Quentin. Is it spoilers if you tell me what happens if you drink the tea? Or should I just keep playing and it'll make sense later? I love the absolute wildness of the Chancellor. This patch made me realize how powerful Rover is. I'm interested to see. It's not really spoilers. She mainly says that she's happy that they could put past misunderstandings behind you. Well, I made my decision. Gotta live with it.
The aroma from these plants. It's the same scent that was in the study.
Really?
These are violacas. They produce a unique fragrance, would you say? Violacas are a vital ingredient for our elixirs. It even has a soothing effect on its own. This is it. Are you prepared?
I don't know if I am, honestly.
Yes.
Okay, I guess I am.
Now that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave. Even if you want to.
Ah. Travel into the secret room. Okay. Koji said, I mainly chose the option because I did not see that one guy's involvement necessarily as her fault, and I believe that she comments that he was too far gone then. She did make the comment that, yes. And that is fair. That is a fair observation to have. You look a little different today. Well, fun fact, this is a toggle. If you want my old model, you can redeem the toggle. Let there be a war. Which model do you guys want to see? Speaking of... Hi. Oh, the hooves, hoofs? They gloated. It's back.
Just as I expected. The Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth.
What truth?
What you see in the sanctuary is the Sentinel in their true form.
Okay.
A majestic steed that galloped with the wind. Not a creature of the ocean's depths.
It's this song! I love this song!
Half-sea creature divinity. A form the Sentinel assumed only after being corrupted by the Threnodian.
Corrupted?
Although the Sentinel's will has yet to fade, who knows how much longer they can endure. I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come to Renacita, to save Imperator.
Whoa, hold up. We're going back to Jinzhou? So it's the true form. Yeah, it was the horse form. Majestic steed galloped with the wind, not a creature of the ocean depths. The Order worships half-horse, half-sea creature. Its form the Sentinel assumed after being corrupted by the Threnodian. So is the sea one the Threnodian? Although Sentinel's will has yet to fade, who knows how much longer they can endure. That's much easier said than done. What makes you think I could do that?
In return, I will agree to whatever condition or request you make.
A sentinel cannot leave its commissioned region. Jue leaving Jinzhou would be a betrayal of duty. Jue is still in the middle of a recovery. Jue leaving Jinzhou would be a betrayal of duty.
I understand the position you are in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order. Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you for the remainder of your time in Renacita. I can offer you a glimpse into Renacita's past, and you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
I'm not gonna lie, all these are good propositions.
There might still be a path forward. Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images. The story it told was very similar to what you described, only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden who would emerge as the Sentinel's resonator and later save Renacita. Do you think that's also a lie?
What was the first half? Only similar to what you described. Okay.
Care to elaborate?
All right, here's what we saw in the stained glass.
The part regarding the maiden isn't entirely fiction. The Sentinel does indeed appoint a maiden to be their resonator, though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's through resonance with a very particular artifact.
That's not how Jue found their resonator.
That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate space. With it, they can withdraw a portion of power. That power's frequency will match the Imperator's own. This is how the Sword of Divinity, Turvin, came to be. A blade sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel, and the artifact used to select their resonator.
Huh, okay.
To
Sword in the
resonate
stone.
with the sword is to resonate with the Sentinel. Only the Chosen One may hope to draw it.
And what about Cardathea?
The martyred maiden. The nature of her resonance is unclear to me. Perhaps she resonated with the Threnodian, or perhaps with the Sentinel in its corrupted form. But choosing her could not have been the Sentinel's will. That's because the maiden was already dead.
Oh. Are you saying the real maiden was already chosen?
In the past, each year the Phasalia family would hold the Divine Trials to select those with the strongest will. These young women would attempt to resonate with Turvin's powers. While overclocked, of course. Though none succeeded, some saw fragments of the truth hidden within the resonance. I was one of them. There was a moment where I glimpsed the Sentinel's corrupted form and the inverted ruins suspended in the sky. I also learned that only Turvin can break the barrier of that sonorosphere. When I awoke from that vision, I discovered a line of words inscribed onto my hand. I would never mistake my own handwriting. That is precisely why I'm searching for other possibilities. The words were, "The maiden is dead."
That's concerning.
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Cardathea's descriptions bear many similarities. If Turvin is the key to entering the Sonarosphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation. If I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator, at least it would prove that neither are lying. Cantarella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin. That's exactly what happened with Jinshi. Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening? If that's the case, my permission should cause a reaction. That's one way to confirm what they're saying.
Can I get a closer look at the sword? Would you mind if I tried to pull out the sword? Maybe let's get a closer look.
By all
Excuse me?
means.
Ow! You can have arrow power like this, baby? Oh, our thing's glowing.
Rover, who are you really?
Jue calls me the Arbiter. You could call me the Blessed Maiden. I'm called the Arbiter.
The Sentinel's Arbiter?
Well, I have some information and theories of my own. Care to hear them?
Please, enlighten me.
Five-star weapon? I wish! You tell Cantarella about the conversation you had with Cartathea.
I would never have imagined someone already considered a martyr could still be alive. What surprises me even more is the connection you have with the Sentinel. We Thessalians revere Imperator as our one true divinity. And yet, here you stand, the Arbiter of the Sentinel. Would it be more fitting to address you as Master?
Yeah, keeping it at place is fine.
Then, I present my request once more. Are you willing to help rescue our Sentinel and pull Renacita back from the brink of chaos?
We have a deal. Alright, we give her Turvin. She stares at the sword a moment before shaking her head.
Turvin can only serve its purpose while in your hands. You should have it.
The only question now is how we reach Cartathea and Imperator Sonaro Sphere.
We can discuss it on the way.
So you are the one that Cartathea sensed wandering outside the Sonaro Sphere.
A question that you already know the answer to. Why bother asking? Although being described as a jellyfish. There is a cable car in the lower levels of the Phasalia estate that leads directly to the Sonorosphere. The mechanism beside that wall can activate the lifts.
Are all these mechanisms really necessary?
Convenience isn't the only reason for having them. Some were specifically built in case an outsider decided to visit.
Okay. Patara, welcome! How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. The story's so good. I am having so much fun! Ah!
Interlude time.
This moment made me realize Rover's not just arbiter of Jinzhou's Sentinel, but perhaps arbiter of all. Yeah, we played some big role back then. Interested to see how it goes. I literally was about to keep going, and then I looked at the time, and I was like, oh, I need to take a break. I'm just so engrossed in this story!
First to the treasure!
Yeah, and it seems like now would be a good time. Okay. So, we are gonna take a break.
To which stage
super quick.
will life guide us next?
So, I'm gonna go refill my water and stretch my
Whatever it
legs.
is, I'll play my role to the fullest.
If you guys also need to like stretch your legs. Oh, 41 Sal, welcome. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. What's Wua? It's just Wuthering Waves. It is a very good gacha game, in my opinion. It's got a great story. The gameplay is fun. Exploration is fun. And the gacha takes a back seat. Everything I love about a gacha game. Or a mobile game. It's just a good game. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna stretch my legs. We'll be back in like 5 or 10 minutes. I'm also gonna be running some ads, so if you need to step away for whatever reason, now is a good time to do so. Okay? Y'all. It's the most Kai gacha game I've ever played. It certainly feels like it. It's been great. Okay. For real, BRB. I'm surprised I haven't come back that. Guess what? I literally just got back. Give me 1 second. Oh, I'm awake. Hello, I'm here. Sorry about that. Welcome back. Thank you. Yeah, I have no idea how long it was. Oh gosh, it seems like it was a lot longer than I intended. Anyway, hi. I'm here. I hope you guys had a good break. I hope you were able to do the things that you needed to do. Oh, all right. Y'all ready for a story? Because I am. I can't stay more, but I'm dying. No worries. I understand, Elu. I hope you sleep well. Take care. Have a good one. Welcome back. Thank you. See you guys on Saturday. Oh, quick thing. I'm not going to be able to stream on Saturday. I'm so sorry. There is something going on Saturday. Yeah, see you next time. Unfortunately, yeah, we're getting a lot of housework done that day, as the vaguest sense that I could say. So unfortunately, I will not be able to stream. Let me guess, you're getting married to the love of your life. No problem. Next stream could be Zelda. It could be Wanderer. Wanderer is not the love of my life. We are just compadres. No, it's Sunday. But yeah, next time could be Zelda. By the way, I am going to have to move my Tuesday stream slots. For those who did not see on Twitter. Okay, hold on. Let me get back to the game. Because I have a few announcements that I have been meaning to say. One, for the next couple of months, I will not be able to stream on Tuesdays anymore. I'm really sorry about that inconvenience. I should have been more upfront. Yes, on Tuesday. I will not be able to stream on Tuesdays anymore. So we're going to be moving the stream day. I did a poll on Blue Sky to try to see which days work best. I will go grab a link to that right now so that you guys can vote if you have not already. It is unfortunately I meant to talk about it on Tuesday. I forgot though. By the way, this isn't a guarantee that I will pick that day. I'm just trying to gauge what days to aim for in place of a Tuesday stream. And if it works out, great. And if it doesn't, I'll probably pick one of the other days. So just a heads up, there's that. Second thing that I forgot to mention, I uploaded a new YouTube video over on my actual channel. I reacted to the Nintendo Direct. Let me see if I can find a link. Yeah, I found it. So, if you have not seen my reactions to the Nintendo Direct and you want to, you can. Blue Sky. Yeah, Blue Sky. I use Blue Sky instead of Twitter. A lot now. So if you're wondering, oh, I wonder why Flaze isn't posting on Twitter much anymore. I'm over on Blue Sky. I've never tried Blue Sky before. Well, it's like Twitter. So, yeah, Blue Sky is run by a lot of the good developers that did work on Twitter. For what it's worth. I'm gonna go sleep. No worries, Elu. Thanks again for stopping by. Hope you have a good one. Of course, I did react to the Nintendo Direct and all over again. Quentin, you said Blue Sky is like Twitter without idiots. Mainly the owner is an idiot. Exactly. Exactly. You get it. You get it. Oh, you know what's so funny? So, I've been using Twitter less and less. I've noticed certain members of my family using it more and more recently. It's like, oh no. Oh no. Anyway, that's an aside. Let's get back to the game. Gosh, I love this music so much.
Why do the Thessalias have a cable car that leads directly to the Sonarosphere?
Before it became a sonorosphere, it was a seminary known as the Avenolium. the martyred maiden once pursued her studies there. A superficial harmony needed to be maintained between the Thessalius and the Order, and this underground cable car was intended to send scions of the family to school. The elevator is merely a later addition I had built for easy access.
Oh, Budget Gamer! Hi! How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hold on, I'm reading your message, Quentin, but I'm not going to say it out loud because I don't want to get into politics too much. It's already exhausting as it is lately. But yeah. That, I'm very happy for Wisconsin. That's all I will say.
Make it fast.
Politics are so exhausting lately. Ugh. Okay, board the train, Echo. On we go! Whoa!
You seem perturbed. Are you still gathering your thoughts?
Everything that's happened has all lined up so perfectly. It makes me think it's too good to be true.
I'd like to share a different perspective. Rivers eventually converge into the same ocean. If a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet. Our choices and our will have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
You are quite different from what the rumors say.
Oh. And what rumors have you heard?
That you're a recluse? A mystic obsessed with the crafting of poison. Oh, and that you poisoned your predecessor. Those kinds of rumors.
A recluse? On the contrary, I've been searching for a solution to the Sentinel's plight, and rarely return to Renacita. After most of my leads fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to the stories they were telling of you.
At Mingting? Who?
All the affairs of Huanglong states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the identity of this friend of mine?
Wait, you're friends with Jinshi?
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
Because the rest of them are all true. I see it'll take more than that to rattle you, huh?
Oh yeah, no, I'm totally not
I
rattled.
assure you, this is no jest. We Thessalians have lived under the Threnodians' whispers for generations. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. When the soul of the ruling head falters, Thessalia tradition dictates that the successor usher them into eternal slumber, with a poison of their own making. My succession ritual, well, an unforeseen incident gave rise to whispers that sparked those rumors.
How long has this been going on?
For centuries. Every generation. Woof.
This game environment keeps getting better and better. For real, though! Oh my gosh!
Outside,
every update I get amazed by what they do.
But historically, every head of the Thessalia family has carried such a title. It just so happens that I am the most potent one yet. We've reached the old seminary's undercrypt. The gateway into the Sonorosphere itself lies at its center. We shall continue on foot from here.
Looks like we get to play as her. I will admit, I don't quite understand her gameplay.
Have whispered of your arrival.
But I will do my best. from what I read, it seems like she does a lot of heavy attacks. And like her heavy attack puts her into a different state, I think. I did her trial, but admittedly I did it when it was super late and I just wanted to get the astrites.
Strange. This area was clear of tacit discords on my last visit. And there's no tacit field nearby. Could they have come from the Sonora Sphere itself? Surge of deep...
Didn't think there would be
Whoa.
ball puffs here.
Interesting. I've never seen such little creatures before. Would you mind staring at me for a moment?
Oh, wait, yeah, these guys are from Honglong.
She plans to do it. The road ahead will not be an easy one.
What exactly happened here?
Wow.
The second dark tide. It occurred right here at the Avenolium, the largest seminary ever built by the Order. It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trials and was crowned by the Order. A day when belief burned brighter than ever. And when the darkness came, none escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Rinascita vanished along with it. Yet due to a lack of records, the second dark tide slowly faded from memory. I was there when it all happened, still an ordinary member of the family, watching it unfold from a boat just outside the seminary. It wasn't until later, when I attempted to resonate with Turvin, that I gained a partial glimpse of the Sonorosphere's interior.
Sounds like someone inside the seminary did something to stop the spread.
Precisely. It could very well have been Cartathia's doing, but, as with the first time, there's also the chance it was the Sentinel who turned the tide. I can sense the conflict within you, the temptation to trust your maiden. But it's best to keep those thoughts to yourself, for now. For the Threnodian knows where the heart is weakest, and it is there it strikes the hardest.
Mind games. Okay.
Of course, it's never too late to place your trust when the evidence is clear. But now is not the time, is it?
Okay. Do normal attacks build forte, or skill builds up forte, heavy attack will put it into a forte state. Okay, so kind of similar to what I have. A whole bunch of gamers said she's an expert in umbrella-based warfare. True. What I find interesting is that the first Threnodian we met was a being of war. Yeah. It sounds like this Threnodian tends to be less upfront.
Who will sink into the depths with me? Sink into the endless deep. Surge of deep tides. Silence.
Her animations, though, side note, gorgeous. It's hard to see when we are, like...
What a divine breeze.
When we're, like, out of combat and I'm not in her state, but the animations they do in this game always just keep getting better and better. Hello? Hello.
Engulfed by sea's venom. Pull from the abyss.
Like, look at that! Gorgeous! Gorgeous animations.
We desire, and so we find.
Looks like there's a teleport nearby. Hey, there it is. Oh, I moved on my own. Quartermaster Gav, welcome. How you doing? Hope you're doing well.
The gateway into the Sonorosphere is just on the other side of this bridge. This is the furthest I've ever managed to venture. Judging from the bits of information the Sentinel gave me, Turvin is the key to entering the Sonorosphere. And who can wield the Sword of Divinity but a blessed maiden?
But you said you left yourself a message saying that the maiden was dead.
That's why I sought aid from the other Sentinels. It's a shame they all refused. Luckily, you've brought me a new hope.
Okay. Very eepy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're eepy. I hope you rest well. Quite a few teleports will activate when you go by them. Some you have to manually activate, though. That's fair. I thought this one I had to manually activate, but it looks like it was not. Wait, let me be Brant. Go! There we go. That's fitting for him. Oh, I just realized. I like having Rover for main story stuff.
Beyond my beloved horizon.
That's the case. I haven't had Rover this whole time. Huh. That seemed like important story. And we're inside. Do-do-do.
Laureate, you have come.
This song, I do admit, reminds me of Elysium from Xenoblade 2.
Greetings. I'm Cartathea, and you are?
Cantarella Physalia.
Oh.
Oh, a Physalia. It seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same age.
I'm also unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers. This must be the Sword of Divinity. Turvin. The one with the Sentinel's powers sealed within.
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Memories flowed into my mind just as you entered the Sonorosphere, granting me information about the sword's origins.
Maybe that's the flashbacks we saw.
Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
Would you mind if I tried touching it? The question of whose resonator I am is now perfectly clear. If I am not the Sentinel's resonator, Then that must mean...
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. That doesn't prove you're the Threnodian's resonator, nor that you aid its cause.
Huh?
Things are more complicated than you expected.
This connection formed between the Sentinel and the Threnodian, the second Dark Tide, and the forming of this Sonarosphere.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day. You really don't remember anything?
As you spoke, I remembered a few more things. There are 2 other swords.
2?
The Sword of Discord, Hognis, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltia.
Sword of Discord, Hognis, Sword of Virtue. Okay, do you remember 3 pedestals as well? I have to close? No worries, Quentin! Good luck with closing.
Yes. Did you see them too? Placing the 3 swords on their respective pedestals should break the seal over the main tower. But why would this information be revealed to me now? Is this the Threnodians' doing?
If we do nothing, we'll never get any answers. Instead of speculating, we should use the clues we've gathered so far.
Lady Maiden.
Please, Cartathea would suffice. I am but a fake after all.
Oh. Oh,
I've waited for this moment. This chance to save the Sentinel. And my family. I will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap. If the thought of the final answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside. Rover and I will take care of this matter.
Since you are willing to overlook the possibilities of a trap, then there's no reason for me to worry and turn away. I underestimated your resolve. I'm sorry.
so, how do we get up there?
Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me, and this tower will elevate itself.
Oh, okay.
What you said to Cartathea back there?
Rather effective on someone of her personality. Wouldn't you agree?
Hold on, give me 1 second. Welcome, Alpha Beta. Hold on, give me just a second. We're just checking a few things and we'll get going soon. Wataru, you said this patch has too many good characters. Dude, for real. I absolutely have been enjoying just like the cutscenes, also the interesting characterizations they've been doing. I am engrossed. Almost done, almost done, almost done. Okay, here we go. Let me look around here super quick in case there's like a hidden treasure chest. I'm worried that this area will change. Have you seen what the next banner is? I saw that they have officially dripped Zani and... Oh, how did she say it in the cutscene earlier? Chikona. Yes, I saw that they teased those online. I feel like I am in the minority of who I am going for. Okay, here we go. In you go. Fighting wife has been fixed. Nice. Oh, we're going to the sky. Into the... And that's all I can say. I want both, but Zani's number one. And it would be nice if I could get both, but Chikona's number one for me. I'm already in love with her. Where are we going? We were told to go to an inverted tower in the sky to try to find the Sentinel. Oh! Whoa, trippy. Well, they did say the Sentinel can manipulate space.
Are you all right? The gravity that occupies this space is the opposite of what you're used to. It took me some time to get used to it too.
Why is this place upside down?
I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground.
Them?
Tacit discords, the dark tide, and these ruins themselves.
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head. This view matches with what I saw at the time.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via foam.
Foam?
It's the name I gave to a gondola.
Oh! Don't even be embarrassed by it. There's no need to be embarrassed by it. Got this back. Oh, we just have trial here. Trial resonator. My Phoebe and Shorekeeper are gone. Can I not do anything with this pot? It's so differently in appearance. So different. It's so different from everything else. Well, okay. Oh gosh. Now, here's my question. I can't fly. Is there anything back here? I don't think there's anything back here. And yet, my brain says, look everywhere in case there's a hidden treasure chest. I don't see anything. It's definitely looking like there's nothing over here. That's fine. I just wanted to check anyway. I love the cute expressions in this game compared to the others. They've done such a good job lately with expressions. You also said Chikona is cute. She means everything to me already. I saw her in the trailer and I was like, oh my gosh, I really like her. And then I saw her in the cutscene and I was like, never mind, I'm getting her no matter what. You will be able to find this. Okay, just eventually. Up? Also? Holy cow. This game's gorgeous. Did you guys know this game's free? Okay. Oh, the puzzles here are gonna be so fun! Is that foam?
This gondola only has 2 seats.
Oh dear. I completely forgot about this.
Oh, excuse me. How about I go with Cartazia? How about I go with Cartarilla? How about I go with Abby first? How about I go with Abby first?
Isn't Abby living inside your tacit mark?
Yeah?
Well then, the 2 of you go on ahead.
Okay.
You look distracted. Still thinking about what Cantarella said about fearing answers?
My
Too afraid to
powers
progress
are
until
very
the dialogue's done.
and many tacit discords roam the sonorosphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure out who I am.
Are you afraid of knowing the answer?
I am afraid, but not of the answer. I fear never finding one at all.
That is a very valid fear, actually. A whole bunch of gamers said, is it sunrise or set, considering everything else is upside down? Fair point. Fair point. Tar, you said it's hard to imagine how much effort they put into making these zones look so good. I'm so impressed, man. They've done such a good job. They've come so far. Like, I thought some of the areas were pretty in Jinzhou, but Renacida has changed my perspective. Holy cow, dude. I wanted to try to squeeze room in, and they told me not to be greedy. Your companion piece speaks so you can assign wave, right? It's such good detail. Graphics are crazy. They have done such a good job, dude. I may not stream this game often, but I will always sing its praises lately.
Soon. A few details, if you don't mind.
Feeling nervous?
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this...
Oh! Oh, she's so shy. Relatable, though.
Where were my manners? I can assure you that won't happen again. As for the rest of the way, I see it clearly now.
Oh, my audio's desynced. Hopefully it'll fix itself when the next scene loads. Looks fine now. Wait, I had her in my team. Can I play as her?
Vines, over there. And that statue.
I can feel strong remnant energy coming from it.
The Order's remnant spark must be inside the statue. Legends speak of how the first Primus used it to purify the first dark tide. I see now. The lingering remnants of the dark tide must be trapping the spark. To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants binding it. Once we have the remnant spark, we can use it to burn through the vines.
It says this is also on mobile. Correct? Correct. Oh, no, I can't be her. It's just a companion. Correct. It is on mobile and PC and PlayStation 5. And Xbox? Did they announce an Xbox release?
The
I
Pronodian
think they
created
did.
the dark tide. Maybe Abby can absorb it.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further. More dark tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me. Don't worry. This much I can still handle.
Okay. Cleanse this one now? Vines formed from remnants of the dark tide entangled the hovering statues. Use Cartathea's abilities to purify these statues. Purify nearby statues to clear the corruption on connected statues. Vines block foam's path forward. Locate and use remnant sparks to clear the way. Oh, hey, there you are. Do, 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 do. Okay, that opened. Throw the remnant spark at the vines to purify them. Oh, I see. Sup? In we go. Rumbles.
The vines are remnants of the dark tide. Foam won't be able to cross through them. Let's disembark here and find a way to clear the path.
Okay. You got a girl. So, same thing as before. I wonder... She said she would be fine, but I wonder if we do this often enough if she's no longer fine. Also, other lady is just
operational.
Waiting for us?
One moment. That should do it. Why don't you give it a try?
Changing gravity direction. Okay. Cartathea infuses the gravity Catarella! Yes. Is very patient. Seems like she would be. Oh, excuse me. Cartathea infuses the gravity calibrator with special energy. Use it to change gravity direction. Select the direction indicator. Oh, it's not just up and down. To change the gravity, the yellow indicator shows the direction guided by Cartathea. Blue when aligned with normal gravity, yellow when inverted, green when oriented sideways. If you change gravity certain ways, you could still fly the whole area no matter what the gravity is. Oh, that's convenient. I once got stuck sideways, desperately tried to find a gravity manipulator. Yeah, as much... Here's the thing. My brain is like... I could, like...
Cherish every gain.
Ooh, hold on. There's a treasure chest over there. Part of me wants to check, like, every angle, but I'm like, I don't want to get stuck either. But I'm sure that'll come with time. Oh! Enemies!
Remnants of the past.
Ah! New enemies! Sagittarios, unique tracking arrow marks the resonator for a certain duration after hitting. When the marker is active, it will fire a tracking arrow at the resonator whenever they take damage. Oh gosh, switching resonators removes this. Well, it sure is great that I am by myself.
Hopefully.
I love that for me. Well, at least we got new ones. New,
Hopefully this helps.
echoes.
The hour is upon us.
Wee. There's a progress. It'll be golden arrow. Yeah, they told me that in the tutorial. Oh. Oh, it healed me. Perfect.
It's turning. Rotate the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
Hopefully, the places I need to get access to will be just fine.
No hesitation.
Oh, these guys. I thought for sure they were bad. Well, can I not heal this one yet? Guess not. Oh, wait. Do I have to go in the middle and then they attack me? Yeah. Okay, I was on the right track.
Moment of resonance.
I just had to walk in the middle. I jumped the gun.
Hopefully this helps.
Ah!
Strike from the shadows. The end has come.
Ah. Okay. Now it looks like I can start taking care of these.
Hurry. We need to purify the other statues before the Dark Tide's corruption returns.
Okay, yeah, but I'm just concerned for you. Oh, that was cool. Did you guys see it? Over on the companion side, there was wavelengths to show that they were talking. Talk again! Prove it to me. Plays new through years of gamer instincts. I was born by the game. Molded by the gamer instincts. I've been in many, many, many horrible games. Wait, is Bane like, I was born by the darkness. Molded by it. Speak again. That's what I was talking about. I thought you were talking about, like, the actual gondola. Oh, I have to do this quickly. I see. Oh, I think I just barely did it.
Sounds like Foam's getting impatient. Let's head back.
Got it. And let's flip this back upside down. Okay, we need to do this quickly. Oh, I need to do this quickly. Here's the thing. People in games have said the same thing, and I could take my sweet time. It's hard to know when there is actually a sense of urgency. You should do voiceovers. I, once upon a time, did. And then I got a voice condition where I kept hurting my voice. And I still want to do voiceovers, but I am currently in the process of relearning how to use my voice in a way that does not hurt me. It's very frustrating, but yes, I love doing voiceovers. So fun. I only tease. I know. I'm teasing back. Whee! Kinda wish I could see the other angle, but you know, it's fine. I just wanted to see the
discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants.
Nothing out of the ordinary. I felt fine. I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
You've helped a lot. Don't worry about that for now. Another water ice is coming up. You planning to hold on to something?
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Hold on, there is a map now. Okay, cool. with teleports, so I will be happy to come back here later. Because I saw some branching paths, and I was like, we'll just focus with the story. Gondolas swim up. Thanks to Foam's awesome sailing ability, you can ride up waterfalls and reach areas with different gravity orientations.
Sick.
Yes, give me all the asteroids. I need it for Chicona.
Treasure.
Remnants of the past.
Gravity orientation matches the water. Oh, yeah. I think I did pick up on it, how like, oh, now that it's different to signify that we are upside down. But it also matches the dial, the vase.
By the way, you said the inverted gravity is to stop the dark tide from descending into the city. But all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the dark tide itself.
It did?
In these waters, gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. Its very essence is too.
You know who Cartesia's voice kind of reminds me of? Zelda.
Obstacles ahead. Let's get off here.
Ooh, okay. Real quick, it's been about an hour since we took a break. So, let's take another one, okay? We're gonna take another 5 to 10 minute break. This is a good time for you guys to stretch your legs, get some water, do anything else you gotta do. I will be running some ads, so if you need to step away, now is also a good time to do so. I know it's been like a little under than an hour, but I'm gonna take a break now. We will be right back. Okay? BRB, y'all. I gotta get my mouse. Okay. BRB! Actually, do I pause? Yeah, I pause.
Let me be there for everyone.
Now officially BRB.
As we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Hi, I'm back. Thanks for waiting, y'all. Okay. Woo! I feel like these breaks keep going on longer and longer. My bad. But let's get back to it. Welcome back. Thank you, B.
B E.
Welcome back. Thank you. Wow. Okay, let's keep cleansing this stuff. Mistype. It's okay. I have been there before. Oh gosh. It's so purple here now.
There it is, up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
I might not have that range. But there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one.
Welcome back. Thank you. Okay, find the tacitite device to enhance her abilities. Oh, I gotta flip it? Okay. Ooh. Music's getting more intense here. Oh no, some statues. I sure hope they won't come to life.
Tacitite device.
Oh my gosh, who could have suspected this?
Moment of resonance.
Incredible! What a plot twist!
Hopefully this helps.
Hey, friend.
Break.
Just fight you in this corner, it's fine. Hi, Assistant Fire. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. They're trying their best.
This should do the trick.
More of them? Okay, that is a little bit more of a twist.
Disperse. Hopefully this
I'm
helps.
watched, but I'm tending to graves on my days off. That's okay. That's why VODs exist, but I appreciate you stopping by regardless. I hope you have a good one. Oh, that guy's not dead. Oh, there's more! Sacerdos! Gonna watch my VOD when I get home. I hope you enjoy watching the VOD. Sacerdos can form a link with allied enemies. Thanks for the hydrate. Stay wet. Ew. Ew. Have a good one. One link with the enemies take damage. A wind field is generated that repels nearby resonators. The wind field has a delay between triggers. The same enemy cannot be linked by multiple seconds.
Sounds come forth. The hour
I see
is
them as
upon
bishops. That is fair. Oh! Oh, cool. Man, I'm so sad. I have a Disney song stuck in my head, and I think the worst part about having Disney songs stuck in your head is knowing that you cannot sing them. When it's Star Kid, I'm like, oh, I could sing this, whatever. They're probably most likely chill. But when it's Disney, I'm like, if I utter more than 3 seconds, I'm freaking screwed. Are you okay?
You okay?
Just catching my breath. You go get the remnant spark.
I'm worried about you.
Up ahead is the Tower of Salvation. And that's where the first pedestal is located.
Tower of Salvation?
Yes, a name taken from the Order's Codex.
You just have to let it go. I can't take more than 3 seconds. It's not like people with coughs in anime die or anything.
Of the past.
Speaking of Star Kid, I was watching their... Oh my gosh, you just like disappear. Look at me. Woo! I'm very well hidden. I was watching their VHS Christmas Carol stuff. And it's basically the story of Scrooge. And it's funny because in the recording that's on Spotify, you can hear Tiny... After like the song where you see Tiny Tim's family, you just hear like the tiniest like cough to signify he's gonna die. Which is true. I mean, he coughed a lot through that song, through Priceless. Being with you, being together is a treasure impossible to measure. It's priceless, priceless, priceless.
I'd rather know I'm a villain than remain a wanderer, lost in a world without understanding. To
Oh!
live with no memory of the past. Would it be so different from choosing to end it all? I must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really am...
I can take care of myself. If it comes to that, I'll still remember the girl who cared enough to worry about me.
Tartathea, please don't do anything rash. Ebenezer Scrooge is as good as Scrooge McDuck. That is fair. I've never seen Scrooge McDuck, though. So, Ebenezer Scrooge wins for me. But I have heard good things about Scrooge. I should go back for Cantarella.
Of course.
I hope you won't mind the extra trip, phone.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured?
Just some flesh wounds.
Oh, I insist. Here, take this.
Oh! Sick! I mean, it's not that good, but I'll take it. I don't know about family. I don't know about luxury. Oh, it's one of these things. I can't do anything with it. Feel like the word family. It's the second best message said, but it's not the best. That's the thing. And gacha games have taught me that you need the best to heal yourself. Oh. Entering the door of Unity transports you to a new area and changes the direction of gravity. Ah. What an amazing achievement. Gives you a max potion. True. I was waiting for that. It caught me off guard. That it's so funny. Okay. Back down I go, I guess. But first, we want to make sure there's no hidden treasure chest. Cause my story's such so sad. But here I go. You are. Now I have Star Kid song stuck in my head. You gotta know I have no mom or
Turban is placed on the pedestal.
They
It's best we prepare ourselves.
All right, in you go. Kerchunk!
No longer shall you bear these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seas, this crown shall grant a new identity. Fleur-de-Lis, child of divinity, the Immaculate One. Will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
I will.
Salvation, unity, ascension. Of these three doctrines, which do you choose?
I choose salvation. I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation to those in peril.
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry. Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living. From this day forward, you shall be the Master's sole receiver and herald. Rise, blessed maiden Fleur-de-Lis. None but the Master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
I told you to stop sticking random stuff in here.
What do you mean? I just got memory.
Do you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion.
Oh, I love you, Abby. What frequency, Abby?
I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh? I was dozing when bam! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed on top of me. It almost squished me.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal has something to do with it.
Oh, hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big gigantor back in Jinjo.
Okay. Jue?
The Sentinel of Jinjo. If what our little echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
Huh? But the Sentinel isn't even here.
The power to split and manipulate space.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit mark.
Why would it do that?
I believe it was meant for the true maiden. Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword and enter the Sonorosphere would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden. The Sentinel entrusted their power to the Resonator so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Threnodian altered them. Quite logical, isn't it?
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
If Imperator set this in motion, then their original plan has already failed. Cardathia, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But
I believe in you. Is there anything else you remember?
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order. happened the moment the dark tide descended upon us.
You saw the coronation too? I'll reach out in just a bit.
Huh?
I saw it too.
But I didn't see the dark tide.
That is all I can remember.
Is that what you saw?
You witnessed it as well, Cantarella.
No. I only saw fragmented, blurry images. They seemed to belong to other places within the sonorosphere.
Oh boy.
I believe this is where we should rest. We'll wait until sunrise.
I can still go on. We can take this time to think about the clues.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well. Boy, it's so cramped in here.
I'm sorry, Babby. Assistant Fire, you said I started rank 55. I just got to 60 about 2 days ago. I was surprised how fast I caught up. Dang, that is fast. I caught up with the story just stopped before the Black Shore. Ooh, the Black Shore is where... well, okay, so the story you just did was one that... at Mount Firmament. That's the story that convinced me to keep playing this game. So, I hope you like what comes up. This story may or better not make me ugly cry. I have heard of some people crying when they play this.
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
Ooh, I got a bunch of questions to ask. Also, is there anyone here? I know Quentin is kind of on and off, but I know they're closing right now. How much longer of the story do I have? I'm getting a little tired, but I'm wondering if, like, I don't have that long and I could push through it, or I should stop early. I don't know. This story will make you cry. I'm excited.
Is it true that the Phasalia family was one of the factions that started the conflict in that stained glass?
The leader of one such faction, to be exact.
You have 2/3. Okay, I could
That
go a
was
little
a
bit
long
longer
time
then,
ago.
but not too long.
After their defeat, the Union was disbanded under immense pressure, and the Phasalius gradually withdrew from the public eye.
Is this why you had no choice but to publicly change your beliefs?
Wait, let me read that again.
No. The reasons for the Phasalia family relinquishing their pride and enduring disgrace are far more intricate than that.
What do you mean?
Long ago, Turvin was actually given to the Phasalia family by the first Primus, Napoli II.
Okay.
When the conflict had settled, he arranged a private meeting with the head of the family to reveal the truths behind the pilgrimage. He told the Phasalias that when he traveled through the first dark tide and reached its end, there was no sanctuary, only a battlefield filled with darkness and suffering. The heavenly voices he heard were not revelations from the divinity, but the seductive whispers of the Threnodian, casting a lure for puppets to bite. As I told you before, Leviathan is a Threnodian who uses beliefs to spread a spiritual plague. You see, it requires a puppet to carry its voice. The Sentinel realized the Threnodian's plots, and thus the
I'm wondering
first
if the
dark
head of the
tide
order
was
is a
launched
puppet.
as a hasty reaping of Raguna and the Sentinel. To save Raguna from the grim fate brought by the dark tide, the Sentinel split a portion of their power and entrusted it to Napoli II,
Thanks for stopping by, old budget gamer. Have a good one.
Allowed him to imbue the echoes with the strength to repel the tacit discords and purify the dark tide.
And this power was released through the lantern depicted in the stained glass?
Yes. The other part was kept inside Turvin.
Hold on, I need to reread this. Oh, I'm crashing hard, y'all. Quentin, you said stopping right now would be good. Here's my question. Is there a teleport nearby so I can easily teleport here? Fake Corpse, welcome! How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Okay, let me reread this. He told the Facilius he traveled through the first dark tide. Wait. Was given to the first Napoli the second. Conflict is settled. He arranged a private meeting. He told the Facilius he had traveled through the dark tide. Reaching there, there was no sanctuary. Heavenly voices were not revelations, but seductive whispers of Thronodian casting a lure. Leviathan is a Thronodian whose belief is true. Sentinel realized the Thronodian's boss. The star was launched. Let's see if we can forget. Okay.
It was in that very moment, when the Sentinel's power had been weakened, that the Thronodian corrupted and merged with their body, transforming the Sentinel into the form you see today.
If what you're saying is true, the first Primus should have been on Imperator's side. Did the spiritual plague you mentioned affect him?
Although the Primus's body remained whole, his soul was torn apart, caught in the ceaseless struggle between the Thronodian and the Sentinel. Within the body they now shared. The Sentinel's power failed to shield the Primus from the Thronodian's influence. As the two divinities vied for dominance, he succumbed to many misdeeds against his own people. In the end, during that private meeting, he confessed the truth to the head of the Facilius and begged for release.
So that's why he passed so abruptly.
The Phasalia family was powerless against the Order at that time. Our only recourse was to submit to their cause and keep the secret locked away in our hearts, waiting for the right moment to act.
There's something else I want to ask about.
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
You'll be able to have these conversations again when you play. I figured, but I do want to talk as much as I can, I think, before we stop. I just got to muster the rest of my energy.
You were pretty harsh on Cardathia.
Before I learned of those record secrets, I had only seen her from afar, heard tales of her accomplishments. While I would be willing to believe she stands with humanity, the more I allow myself to cling to such thoughts, the more I must strip them away and think rationally. It's only then I can be certain these thoughts are my own, and not the whispers I hear in the dark.
Scroll down. I must strip them away and think rationally. You know what? That's fair. I appreciate that perspective.
Now, what could you possibly want?
Talk to me about the divine trials.
A trivial experiment. A test designed to find those with the strongest wills and force them into resonating with Turvin. Yet after trying for so long, all we got was the answer, the maiden is dead.
I don't think she wants to continue this conversation. Better to stop pressing.
But I want to press,
Now,
but
what
also
could
I
you
don't want to make
possibly
you
want?
mad.
Well, I don't intend to wait around either.
You've been playing for 3
Are you going to
hours.
search
Thanks,
those
I'm
areas you
aware.
passed before alone?
The more clues, the better, don't you think? Oh, and take this. Afraid I've slipped something extra in? Or perhaps you're contemplating dinner with me.
I'm just curious why the matriarch of the Phasalia family packs her own food.
Food is always an easy target for those who find me less than pleasing.
Okay. Oh my gosh, a panini! Oh, it looks good. I will take a break soon, game. Do not worry. I do want to talk to Cardathia, though. Okay, there is a thing there. She gives you her signature food. Oh, that's nice. Talk to me, girl.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember.
Talk to me about the dark tide.
It is paradise.
Paradise.
I take it you don't mean that in a good way?
It is a place where sickness, hunger, sorrow, despair, and dullness of heart cease to exist. There, deacons sing eternal hymns. From a literal standpoint, this line describes the dark tide perfectly.
Hold on. Assistant Fire, thank you so much for the straighten. Time to straighten, everybody. I'm doing it quietly because you keep clipping when I straighten. Music at this moment is good. It is. It's very unsettling.
In the beginning, the dark tide would claim only the areas it touched, assimilating all life as its vanguard to clear the way for its spread. The dead, they would grow mouths and sing hymns, day and night. They didn't need eyes or ears, for their purpose was to spread blindness and madness. Even those who did not believe were drawn irresistibly to the Leviathan's creed. And for those already deceived, it was all but inevitable. When a soul is corrupted to its core, it will sing hymns without end on its sleepless journey to merge with the dark tide. And when every faithful soul has returned to paradise, the land consumed by the dark tide will begin its pilgrimage, drawn by darkened skies, spreading its gospel to wherever it lands next. The final act of the dark tide is the journeying paradise.
Is this the future you saw after coming into contact with the dark tide?
Yes.
Okay, let me reread this really quick. I love Eldritch Horror Angels. Isn't it so good? So good. Okay, let me reread this just so I make sure I heard this right. Dark tide may claim only areas it touched. Souls corrupted to its core will sing hymns without ends on its sleepless journey to merge with the dark tide. Oh, this is so creepy. It does. Sorry, brain's working. It does remind me of the Order itself.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember.
Okay, Avinoleum.
That was its name before it became a sonorosphere. This seminary, built on an island, was not just a place of learning, but also a sanctuary for raising dragon echoes.
What did they teach?
The Order's scriptures, geography, history, and combat skills.
Shouldn't a seminary focus more on cultural arts?
This was a seminary reserved only for resonators, so naturally, their talents were put to more practical use.
Seminary reserved for resonators.
Besides, the doctrine of salvation emphasized the importance of combat. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all
the swords.
The Sword of Discord, Hogness, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltia. I can't remember anything else about Hogness, but as for Haltia, it was my former blade.
Oh.
How did it end up being one of the swords that can break the seal?
Perhaps we'll know once we find it.
There's something else I want to ask.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask?
I think that is
I'll
it.
share with you
You don't
all
need to
that I
stand
can
so far
remember.
away, you know.
It's safer this way. You should get some rest. We'll be counting on you again tomorrow.
Partathy is really scared of what she could be. It's very interesting that the Imperator is a being who separates and manipulates space, and Dark Tide is a Threnodian who merges and assimilates. It's like yin and yang. You've left the quest area. I don't think I will, unfortunately. Whew. Okay, well, I do unfortunately think that is going to be where I will be calling the stream for today. I do wish I could go a little bit longer because I am so intrigued by what is going on. Oh, look at this giant area. But I feel it in my eyes. I feel it in my eyes that I'm getting tired. I'm going to teleport here because I'm going to use my energy on this one. It's very long, but it's very good. Oh, for sure. Don't get me wrong. I love a good long story. But man, I feel it in my eyes where I'm like, I'm going to have to take a break. It's probably going to be a while until we pick this back up, though, because there's going to be a new update for Honkai Star Realm next week. And I think I would like to do that. But I hope we could get back here soon. While you're away, you should probably check that small town southeast of the main town. There's a merchant that sells recipes. Wait. This town? Egla? Where the quest started? Yeah, okay, okay. Noted for later then. Noted for later then. Whew. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching today's stream. I really love playing Wuthering Waves. It's been a blast. This actually reminds me, though. I want to see how far I am. If you follow upstream out of the town northwest, there's a small merchant that sells some pizza recipes. Follow the river upstream out of town. Okay. Hold on, let me see how far this is. Wuthering Waves 2.2. Actually, let me put this in a different window, so that I don't get recommended. Was best, which was more popular. I do too, honestly. Like, I really like it, and I love what they do, so it makes me a little sad that there's, you know, there's some people that don't give it a shot. Okay, it looks like I'm roughly... It looks like I'm roughly halfway through. Like a little under halfway. Ooh, okay, which is good. I will take it. I was worried that I would be so far behind, but no, roughly halfway through, that's pretty good. I hope to catch up on the story in a future stream, though it might be a hot minute. In the meantime, I got tons of events that I should be doing to get asteroids because I want the next character. Not next character, but I'm saving up for next patch, basically. Okay, I think that's it. Let me head over to the end screen, and we don't have anything in my activity feed for today. So I guess I'll just do the same announcements I did before. If you do not know, I will not be able to stream on Tuesdays for the next couple of months. So I'm doing a poll to figure out what days would be best for people if I were to stream. You can find that here. This does not guarantee that that's the day that will be the day I stream, but I'm gauging interest to figure out what day I should aim to stream those days, and if I can, then I will. But if not, you know, it is what it is. I think the last I checked this, the most popular day... Oh, the last time I checked it was Friday. Now it's Wednesday. Wednesday's in the lead, and Monday is last. When I last checked this before stream, Friday was in the lead, and Wednesday and Monday were tied. Interesting. Okay. Second order of business... I finally uploaded a new YouTube video. If you want to see my reaction to the Nintendo Direct, you can find that here. There, you can see my reactions to certain games. It's literally the whole Direct. It's everything in the Direct. And, I lost my train of thought. I was like, keep talking, but my brain shut down. Yeah. No stream on Saturday, unfortunately. We have people coming over to do housework, so I cannot stream. Probably vote for Wednesday, considering that's now my regular day off. Oh, is it really? Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. But yeah, I'm hoping the next time... So next stream, depending on the day that it ends up being, I will try to figure out what day I'm streaming, like either Sunday or Monday. I'll try to figure out what day will be the best for the voted, community voted game, which, for those who don't know, is an Ocarina of Time randomizer. I'm gonna try my best to get that set up for next time so that we can do a randomizer. It'll be a lot of fun. I don't know what day it is. I will figure that out over the weekend. So, with that said, thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you next time. I don't know if it's going to be a Monday. I don't know if it's going to be a Wednesday. I don't know if it's going to be a Thursday. But we'll see. Thanks, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye!